Today's topic is the ear. Now, let's start with ear. We all know that what is the function of ear? Two function: hearing and maintenance of body balance, isn't it? First is hearing and another one is body balance. Ear divided into three parts. First, outer ear, then second is middle ear, and third and last is inner ear. Ear have three major sections: outer ear, middle ear, inner ear. Clear? Now let's start with outer ear. This portion, guys. This portion. Let's start. Outer ear consists of the pinna and external auditory canal. Look at here. This is the pinna. This is the pinna. This is made up with cartilaginous tissues. They are motile in animals, not in humans. They are motile in animals. I'm writing here. They are motile in animals. So they can avoid unnecessary sound. Now this part is lobule and external auditory matters. This is the external auditory matters. Look at here. This is the external auditory canal. Now the pinna collect the vibration in the air which produce sound. What pinna do? What? They collect all the sound from the environment. They collect all the sound from the environment. Come on guys, all the sound. Collect all kind of sound, all kind of air from environment. The external auditory meatus or canal leads inward and extend up to the tympanic membrane, and they travel through external auditory canal here. This is the medium of external auditory canal. They reach towards tympanic membrane. We can also call eardrum. This is the thin layer. This is the thin layer. Very thin layer. Next, there are very fine hairs and wax secreting glands in the skin of pinna and the meatus. Here, multiple hairs over there and some waxy gland also present. So, environment's small particle can fix here, not go inside the tympanic membrane. The waxy layer deposit them. Now, the tympanic membrane composed of connective tissue covered with skin outside and with mucous membrane inside. He said that, I repeat, outside they covered with skin from outside, and inside they covered with mucus. Inside they covered with mucus and outside they covered with skin. Alright, now let's talk about second part, middle ear. Let's talk about middle ear. Middle ear contains three ossicles called malleus, first, incus and stapes. Look at here guys. This is the malleus, incus and stapes. Malleus, incus and this is strip-like structure, stapes, which are attached to one another in chain-like fashion. Yeah, of course. Look at here. Though malleus, incus and stapes attach together in the chain. Next, the malleus is attached to tympanic membrane. Alright, malleus attached with tympanic membrane, and incus attached between malleus and stapes, and the stapes is attached to the ovule window of cochlea. This is attached to ovule window. Here two types of windows are present, ovule window and round window. They balance the flow of the air and sound. The ear ossicle increase the efficiency of transmission of sound wave to inner ear. These three ossicles increase hearing process, increase the transmission of sound wave. Transmission sound improve when these three ossicles function properly. Now, an Eustachian tube connect the middle ear cavity with the pharynx. This is connect with pharynx. When we take air from surrounding, so this tube balance, this is here come from this channel also, and air come with this channel also, so both the side of air maintain the body balance. The Eustachian tube helps to equalizing the pressure on either side of the ear, this side and this side, both the side. Next, the fluid filled inner ear called labyrinth consists of two parts, bony and the membranous labyrinth. Explain you here. This is the bony part and this is the membranous part, and this is the endo membrane part. Those liquid who filled bony and membranous part, this is the bony part, this is the bony part, and this is the membranous part, membrane part. This liquid we call it as a perilymph, fluid between bony part and membranous part. Alright guys, and here also a fluid is present. This fluid we call it as a endolymph, endolymph, and this is a part of the cochlea. Look at here, look at here. Clear guys? This is the cochlea, this is the perilymph, and this is the endolymph. Clear guys? Very clear. Next, the membrane constituting cochlea, right? The resonance and basilar divide into surrounding perilymph filled with bony labyrinth into an upper scala. Let me show you. Wait, I'll show you. Look at here. If we dissect cochlea, we get three chambers. First, scala vestibuli, they balance the wave sound. Second, scala tympani, they also balance sound and air. And third is scala media, they also balance sound and air. Here is organ of Corti, they have ciliary structure. When sound is coming, then they move according to air pressure and sound pressure. This membrane is made up of resonance membrane, and this base membrane is made up of, we call it as a basilar membrane, and we have tectorial membrane. This whole portion contributing for air balance and sound balance. Alright guys, look at here. The organ of Corti is a structure located on the basilar membrane which contain hair cell. We know this, that act auditory receptor. We know that everyone have receptor, someone have photoreceptor and someone have auditory receptor. The hair cells are present in a row on internal side of organ of Corti. Look at here. Now the basal end of the hair cell in close contact with afferent. Afferent means stimulus come. Afferent means stimulus goes tissue to CNS. Signal transmit tissue to CNS. A large number of processes called stereocilia are projected from the apical part of each hair. We call it as a cilia. They are mobile. Above the row of the hair cells, a thin elastic membrane called tectorial membrane. This is a elastic, thin and elastic, very flexible. Inner ear also contain complex system called vestibular apparatus. Look at here. This is like not so good. Not so good. And here cochlea. I'm trying to form this one vestibuli, second vestibuli and third vestibuli, and this is our cochlea. Alright guys, this is the semicircular canals, one vestibuli, second vestibuli and third vestibuli. They are present on the 90-degree angle. Alright, they sense, they grab what? Air and sound waves. Air and sound wave. They filled with perilymph liquid and also endolymph liquid. Alright guys, let's start. Each semicircular canal lie in different plane, right angle to each other, and the membrane canal are suspended in the perilymph of body canal. They lie between the particular angle. Look at here, particular angle. This much angle, and this second, this, and third is this. So they can balance the sound and air during sleeping, walking, running. So these are perfectly perfectly oriented, so they can sound and air easily balance. Okay, the base of canal is swollen and the canal it's called as a ampulla. Look at here, I'm zooming one structure of vestibuli. Look at this, they are swollen at the end. They are swollen at the end. This region is called it as a ampulla and joined with cochlea. These are swollen at the end. Alright guys, look at here. Okay, which contain a projectile rigid called cysti ampullaris, which has hairs. The saculae and utricule contain a projecting ridge macula. They contain macula here. The crista and macula are the specific receptor of vestibular apparatus responsible for maintaining of body balance. They all are responsible for maintaining the body balance. And mechanism of hearing, simple. Sound enter by pinna and goes toward auditory canal. Auditory canal passes the wave and sound towards temporary membrane or tympanic membrane, and this sound goes towards three ossicles like malleus, incus, stapes, then vestibuli, and then cochlea. So this is the mechanism of hearing. So that's all about your chapter, and your chapter will finish. Chapter 21 is finished. So take care guys. If you like my video, then please subscribe, and thank you for listening me. Keep smiling and keep revising and revising. Thank you so much.